Hello, this is CityScape, a regular vodcast featuring people, places, and ideas that impact Livonia. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Chamber of Commerce. We are at one of Livonia's newest restaurants that is run by a Livonia couple who met in Mexico and raised their family here in Livonia. They are receiving great reviews from customers who are enjoying dishes and drinks that are rooted in their family's heritage. Tim and Mariana Cruz opened Maya Cocina Mexicana last summer in the strip center next to Joe's Produce on 7 Mile Road. This attractive new restaurant features a full-service bar that features their signature margaritas and a family-inspired menu that features alambres. Tim Cruz is a Plymouth Salem High School graduate who spent 10 years working in Mexico, where he met Mariana. The couple was married 20 years ago and moved to Livonia a short time later. They have 2 children, both of whom work with them at the restaurant. Their oldest, a son, Alex, and their teenage daughter, Maya, is the namesake for the restaurant that opened in August of 2020. We are joined now by Tim and Mariana Cruz. Thank you for joining us today, folks. What brought you to Livonia to get your life started after you folks got married?
Since I grew up in Plymouth, I naturally gravitated toward this area, but we literally put a map on the table and started plotting away where we wanted to live. And the nice thing about Livonia is you're 30 minutes away from Detroit, the airport, Ann Arbor, just about everywhere, highways, shopping conveniences, and this we made home for 20 years.
You sound like a Chamber of Commerce ad. That's exactly the things that I would say with that. What inspired you to start this business, and what went into getting it started?
I've been a lifelong foodie, hobby chef, and I love food. I love to eat food, and for me, Mexican food is the best. And after we moved back, my wife and I got involved in a construction company for almost 18 years, but we really missed the food from Mexico. That's not too, just the way it's cooked there. And we always yearned for that, and we saw a void for the type of cuisine we wanted to offer here in Michigan, whereas in many other states, Chicago, Los Angeles, Dallas, New York City, there's plenty to fill that role. So we saw an opening for our concept, and hence Maya.
Tell us how your families inspired your menu and how you do things here at Maya's.
I think I like food as much as I do because of my grandmother on my father's side, my Mexican grandmother. She was a fabulous cook. She could cook anything good. I mean, any recipe. She just had that magic touch. No measuring cups, always dashes of this, pinches of that, and she made it look so easy too. It's like magic. And a lot of that came from my grandmother. Then when I met Mariana and her mother's recipes. Different regions. Those are the 2 main inspirations. And as our travels in Mexico too together, we found places that we really liked in certain states that cooked things a certain way. And we took that, we borrowed that from wherever we traveled and whatever we liked, and emulated those recipes from certain regions where we agreed upon.
Now, one of your signature dishes is the alambre. Where did that come from? And what's special about it, the way you folks prepare it?
Well, it's not made everywhere in Mexico, but I know it's in the southern central part. It was where I was living for the 10 years in Tasco, Guerrero, that it was common there. What makes it special? It's just simple. It's fresh. It's the right flavors come together, and everybody loves alambres in Mexico. Here too.
You opened a new business during the COVID pandemic and all kinds of business limitations. How did you folks endure that?
With my wife, she's a great business partner. We ran a business together, and I know a lot of couples struggle with that, but we work great together. We have a great marriage. We have a great relationship, and I feel like I can do anything with my wife.
And you got through last year figuring it out now, which leads to my next question. Mariana, how's the response been now that you've been able to fully open up this summer?
The response was amazing. I'm very grateful of the Livonia community and the surrounding neighborhoods for all the support, and I'm so glad. I mean, they come and to support our restaurant. And we are having been hard, very hard, but like I said, I'm very grateful for that, for our community. And we try to keep our restaurant nice and clean all the time, sanitized, to give to the customers that feeling like safety. That's it.
Now, Tim, you came up with a new signature margarita recently. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? And then you got a full service bar here as well.
It took a while to get it there, a lot of trial and error, and you can only drink so much, so you got to do that,
But we enjoy it.
Yeah. But you got to stretch that out, and it's a very tequila forward margarita. I feel it's just the right balance, but it's the perfect margarita.
And apparently your customers agree with.
Overwhelming response to our signature margarita. We were worried at the beginning, and not only is it our best-selling margarita, some nights it's our best-selling product in the restaurant. It outsells every other product. It just does amazing.
Well, Tim and Mariana, we congratulate you on the new restaurant and actually getting through the last year and now getting to some consistency with business. We wish you all the best going forward, and it's great that you're a Livonia family that's making things happen in our town. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for joining us. That's all the time we have for CityScape this time. We'll see you next time.